going on, guys? I've got an interesting video for you guys. I really need your input here. As far as the new 7mm Tikka build, I'm still undecided on a cartridge. I actually have been really thinking about doing a short action, opening up the bolt face. I've been talking with my gunsmith and he thinks we can do it because it actually has the Seiko extractor, so it's not a problem at all to open that up, and I can actually go with a fatter cartridge head on the case. So, what do you guys want to see reloading videos with if I'm doing the precision 7mm build? I can do 7mm rem mag. I think a lot of people would probably want to see that. I think that's definitely the most common of the choices that I'm kind of looking into. Basically, with the 7 rem mag in Hornady's data book, it's saying with 175 grain bullet, should be right around 2,800 feet a second. With my longer barrel, I might be able to get a little bit faster than that, but for comparative reasons, we're just going to go with what the Hornady book says. So, 7 rem mag, 2,800 feet a second. Or, with the 280 Ackley improved, which I was originally thinking about, I can get 2,800 feet a second, maybe 2,900 feet a second, but I'm planning on shooting the 180 grains, and so they're going to be fat and heavy and slower than like the 160s. So there's 280 Remington. It uses about 55 to 59 grains to get itself up to 2,800 feet a second. The 7mm Rem Mag uses about 60 grains to get itself up to 2,900 feet a second. Another choice I have is the 7mm WSM, 7mm Winchester Short Mag. It uses 63 grains to get up to 2,800, 2,900 feet a second. And I could also go with the 7mm SOM, Short Action Ultra Mag. Those are going to be a little bit slower. It's going to be more on the Ackley improved territory. So basically, I'm thinking about going with the 7 Rem Mag, the 7 WSM, or the 280 Ackley improved. So I want to hear you guys' input. Basically, they're all really similar in powder charge. The only difference is some of them can hold about 5 grains more, so it's going to push it about 150 feet a second faster, depending on what I load it with. So I want your guys' input. What do you want to see? Because I think if it's too much of an oddball caliber, nobody's really going to care. Would you guys want to see some long-range precision work with a 7 Rem Mag? Or maybe if you haven't seen anything done with the WSM, it could be a really cool cartridge. So I need your input there. Also, with the 6.5 Creedmoor I've got going on, the Uinta Precision UPR-10, what kind of 6.5 Creedmoor videos do you guys want to see? Do you want to see weird powders? Do you want to see lightweight bullets? Or do you just want to see me shoot it really far? Right now I've got some 140 ELDs. Those are loaded up, and I'm going to test them. About 100 of them, so we're going to do some basic 6.5 Creedmoor stuff, but I definitely want to do interesting videos, so I want to know what you guys are interested in watching. I've seen a few other channels that tried out the 135 Burger bullets with a specific powder, and they got them ripping out of there, like 2,800 plus feet a second. I've got the 26-inch barrel on here, so I'm going to get some good velocities with it. It all comes down to, what do you guys want to see? I could do some 120 grain Sierras. I could do some like 100 grain varmint bullets out of it. Depends. You guys let me know. What do you want to see? I've got pretty good powder spectrum as far as fast burning down to slow burning. I've got Reloader 15 and Varget for the fast stuff. I've got 4350 and Hybrid 100V and H4831 shortcut and 7828 shortcut. So drop a comment below. What kind of bullets and powder do you want to see used in the 6.5 Creedmoor? I want to make videos on what people are interested in, so please comment. And I think that's going to be it for now. So I've got some good videos coming up. I did a video on the 6.5 Creedmoor and the basics of reloading there. And then also I've got a cool Nexus U-mount abuse test video where we go out and shoot it with a 50 BMG and a full auto M249 saw in 5.56. That's good fun. So it's pretty short, but that's all it needs to be. It shows us shooting a 50 and shows us shooting a full auto gun. It's going to be cool. So I'm going to keep it short. Thank you guys for your time. Please comment below. I really need to know what you guys want to see. Basically, I'm going to rent a reamer for the 7mm build, and then they're all pretty close to the powder charge. 7 Rem Mag brass is probably going to be the easiest to get, but I don't know if I can find any like super high quality brass for it. It's also belted. I know some people make a big deal about that. I've owned a 300 Win Mag, and the belting never stopped me from doing anything. So if you guys have any input as far as where I could get brass for a WSM, because that's hard to find good brass for. It's also not cheap to buy factory ammo to procure brass that way. 7mm SOM, Atlas Development Group, I've been talking with them, and they say that they're going to try and start making some by the end of 2018, but it's the beginning of 2018 for me right now. So I would like to be able to get good brass, and I know none of these are really going to be cheap brass, but I want to be able to find it when I need it. 280 Ackley Improved is decent to find. I know where I can get it, it's just expensive. Like, I can go to my Sportsman's Warehouse right down the road and buy a box of it, but for 50 pieces it's about 75 bucks. So WSM brass is even harder to find. It's really tricky to find any good stuff. The Rem Mag, Winchester makes brass, but I don't know how I feel about the quality of Winchester brass. I don't know, maybe their Rem Mag brass is really good. You guys will have to let me know. Anybody who has a 7 Rem Mag, let me know what you're using. Basically, other than that, comes down to dies and reloading components. The 280 Ackley, I was going to do a Redding body die, Hornady seating die. Hornady came out with a line of 280 Ackley Improved stuff this year, which is good. So that should make it more accessible. Also, they came out with 7mm WSM this year. I haven't seen it yet, but they say it's new for 2018 as well. So let me know. There are a few considerations I need to think about, and basically being ability to get brass, how much powder it uses, barrel life. They're all going to be about the same, I think. I mean, a WSM, a Rem Mag, and a 280 Ackley Improved. I think the WSM might have a little bit shorter barrel life, but I know that it's an expendable item. I mean, I'm going to go out and shoot this thing a lot, so eventually it's going to get wore out. Not that big of a deal. So let me know. I need feedback. Please help me. It's up to you guys. I really will consider what you're telling me. Basically, in the last video, I got a lot of people telling me that to try different things, and it really got me thinking. So I'm reconsidering this whole thing. Let me know. 280 Winchester. I'd have to get 6.5 Lapua brass, and then I have to neck it up to a 7mm, and I don't know, neck turnings involved and things like that. I don't have a neck reamer or a neck turner either, so that makes it a little bit tricky. I would like to be able to take a factory piece of brass and shoot it. Whether it's hard to find, like the WSM or the SOM, at least they make a 7mm version of it, you know what I'm saying? So let me know. I would appreciate you guys' feedback. We'll talk to you later.